Thanks for joining us for Understanding Real Estate with Realtor Becky Cobb of West Cobb Alliance, part of the ReeceNichols Real Estate Group in Neosho.
Well, good morning, Becky. And today, tell us about how a home inspection works.
A home inspection is a really good idea for a buyer to get a home inspection. However, it's not intended to be a laundry list of everything the seller must fix before you're going to complete the purchase of the home. The intention is to give you a good overview of the current condition of the home. And I always advise my buyers that if there are repairs that you know you can handle yourself, either financially or you know how to fix that, you are much better off to wait until you own the home to go ahead and address those repairs, because you're going to repair it the way you want it done. You have to remember the seller is on their way out and they're going to fix it the cheaper way. So if you have specific ideas of how you want something repaired, that's a really good opportunity when you take a look at that home inspection to address those items. Now, sometimes there's things that are really big deals, and then we need to have a negotiation between buyer and seller to get those items repaired. And, like roofs or HVAC systems that are failing and things like that. We understand those are big deals. But some of the small stuff that if you don't need it for your loan to go through, it's always a good idea to address those repairs yourself when you're the new owner.
So this morning, Becky, tell us what kind of things is a home inspector going to look for?
A home inspector is going to come into your home and he's going to check out the major units such as the HVAC system, hot water heater, electrical system, check out the roof, check and see if there's water in the crawl space or the basement. Then they're also going to look at smaller things too. We'll see things like a door that doesn't quite shut properly, cracked windows are things that they'll look for. Their idea behind a home inspection is let's just get a good overview of the current condition of the property and give the new homeowner an idea of things that they may want to address as they become the new owner of the property. So it's a really good tool. You mentioned, Luke, you still have a copy of your home inspection when you purchased, and it's a good reference tool for you also to go back and check on some of the things that maybe your home inspector called out. We've got a number of really good home inspectors in the area, and they offer good advice to our clients.
So, Becky, why do you recommend that a seller get a home inspection done before putting their house on the market?
That is one of the great tools that I have found in my career is if a seller will go ahead and put forth the effort to get a home inspection prior to us putting their property on the market, they get to know right up front what a home inspector is going to call out. And if they'll take that home inspection and they'll go through it and fix the majority of the items, it is so nice to be able to put a home inspection in front of a potential buyer and say, they've already fixed these things. And sometimes there's something in there that they say, we're not going to fix. But then the buyer knows that before they even offer on the property. They can calculate in for that. And it just really does make a negotiation go much smoother. So when a seller is willing to do that, I love it. And I've been able, I sometimes help my sellers out with that. And I just love that process. It just makes things smoother.
So, Becky, a home inspection can cost a few $100s, but what are the dangers if somebody decides not to get one before they purchase a house?
Well, Luke, have you ever seen the movie The Money Pit? That's where the danger is. A home is one of your major purchases. It's a major investment for you. That $400 to find out that, hey, it's loaded with termites and the roof's about to cave in and no one knew that the electrical box is just there for show and isn't really doing anything. I mean, I am exaggerating a little bit, but a home inspection can save you from making maybe a $200,000-$300,000 mistake. So that $400 you may spend on a home inspection, it's money well spent. And sometimes we do see buyers decide that they need to walk away from a home after they've spent that money, and they may be a little discouraged by it. But long run, You need to know what it is that you are buying and have a good confidence that it is going to take care of you and your family, house you, and keep you safe.
So, Becky, how long should someone expect it to take to close on a home?
Typically in our area in recent years, it's taken about 30 days. What happens during the time period when you go under contract on a property and you actually go to closing, there are certain contingencies built into that contract. The first one is, which we've been talking about this last week, is home inspections. You usually have a 10 to 15 day period to get your home inspection done. And then you move on to loan conditions, and your lender may have some loan conditions that you need to meet, and they almost always will require an appraisal. And so there's time built in that to get that appraisal done and to get title work complete. Title work is a search of the property that makes sure the person selling the property actually is the true owner and has clear title to pass to you, that there's no liens or anything against the property that could hinder your ownership. And so those things are what's taking place during this time period between when you go under contract and you actually close. So while you may not see a lot of stuff happening once you get finished with your home inspection, there's a lot of stuff going on in the background that gets your lender, the title company, and everybody prepared to meet you at the closing table on closing day. And that's a great day.
If you would like to know more about understanding real estate, you may contact Becky Cobb at 417-592-3245 of the West Cobb Alliance, your realtors for life. Find out more on the web at neosho.homes.